Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Mike here. Team free in 3. All right. For some of us, free in 1, free in 2. Worst case, free in 3. All right. Look, so check it out. This video right now is just for Team free in 3. This is not going to go on any other pages. It's just for us. So here's the deal. Angie and I, we've been talking. We wanted to chat with you. It's kind of tough to, we can talk on the phone with any of you at any time. But, some of you right now are getting a little down, a little depressed. And you know what? The ones that typically get a little down and a little depressed, believe it or not, are the ones that are working. The ones that are actually every day trying to, most every day talking to people, following up, asking people to become DTs, trying to sign loyal customers and things like that. And what happens is you get depressed really, really quickly because nothing ever happens when we want it to. That's a fact. Nothing. And something that Angie and I want to make sure everybody knows is that, you look at us and we promoted to double diamond and, we're trying to go triple this month. I'm going diamond myself personally underneath Angie's leg. So, I'm going diamond and, we want to make sure you understand that it's not easy, okay? I mean, this business is not hard, but it's not easy, as in mostly mental. I mean, I'm not kidding. Nothing we do is hard. Going out and talking to somebody is not hard, okay? Even if you have fear to talk to people, it's not hard. All right, so you just got to keep talking. You got to keep following up. Nobody is going to hate you for it. If somebody doesn't like you because you're asking them to get into ItWorks and become a distributor, you don't need them as a friend. All right, you just don't. Now, don't be a stalker and be an a-hole about it, but at the same time, pleasantly persistent. We've covered that. Now, some of you aren't doing anything because you're frozen in time. I don't know what the deal is. You say you want this. You say you want financial freedom. You say you want to make an extra $5,000 a month and quit your job. You say all that, but you get up every day and keep doing the same crap that you've been doing for your whole life. Think about that for a second. Now, if you want something different, you got to do something different. If you want to be something different, you have to change. You have to change. Now, look, I don't want to step on toes, but I'm sure I will. It's not to hurt anybody's feelings. Some of you are so wrapped up in so many extracurricular activities, you're never going to get this done. Now, I know some of the things you do are very important. I get it. I know we have, challenges that we do, and there's charities that we represent, and there's things that are near and dear to your heart. And I'm not suggesting that you give those up. However, I am suggesting that you set them aside for a short period of time. Now, you might be gasping for air right now saying, I'll never do it, Mike. I can't do that. Look, Mark Pentecost himself, the CEO of this company, and I'm telling you, I do now believe he's a great man. I've been around him several times. Angie and I have been around him. I'm convinced his heart is in the right place. He himself told us at conference, look, there are women here right now and men here right now that are away from their kids and they don't want to be. They're missing, programs that their children are going to spend 3 days here at conference. Sometimes, believe it or not, you do have to miss an event. Sometimes you do have to put stuff on the back burner because you got to get this done. Success loves speed. And again, I'm not talking about years. I'm talking about 1 year. 1 year. Make a commitment and put it aside. That's what Angie and I did. You think I'm kidding? You guys don't know. I don't know what you think. I really don't know what you guys are thinking out there. But if you think that we're just waving a magic wand and throwing some pixie dust out there and distributors are just jumping on board and loyal customers are signing up, if you think that's the case, you would be wrong. Guys, we don't sleep. We never go to bed before 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock at night. We're up at 5:36 in the morning and we are at it. We're at it all the time. We eat, drink, sleep, ItWorks. The whole damn Jeep is covered in ItWorks right now. Now, you don't have to do that to be successful. That's not the point, all right? But when there comes a time that you can do something like that, do it. But right now, we didn't do it till after we were double diamond, all right? So the fact of the matter is we talk to people. We message people every day. We go out and blitz people. We just talk to people every day. We are oozing ItWorks. Now, you might think that's freaky, but here's the deal. Do you want to be double diamond or not? How bad do you want it? You act like you got a bunch of problems. You don't. You don't have problems. You don't. Look around you. There are people out there dying right now fighting for their life with cancer. There are people out there that have, muscular dystrophy. There are children that are born crippled every single day. And everyone that on our team that I know, you don't have any problems. The only problem you have is between the points. I'm not trying to chew anybody's ass here. I'm trying to come from a standpoint, believe it or not, of love. You told Angie and I that you wanted to do this. Do you have this chart in front of you? Do you have your diamond chart out? Diamond, that's where you need to be. If you're an executive, you need to be diamond. If you're a ruby, you need to be diamond. If you're a distributor, you need to be diamond. If you're an emerald, you need to be diamond. And if you're diamond, you need to be double. That's where you need to be. Get this chart out. Angie has this chart with her everywhere she goes. She has double, she has diamond, she has triple, she has your charts in front of you. You don't even know it. Angie is charting your own success. And some of you aren't even doing it for yourself because you land on these excuses of, well, I don't have time, or I don't know how to do it. You all know how to do it. Do it as if you did. We have people that jump in the business and the first day they're signing up 1, 2, 3, 4 loyal customers. We've got people in the business for a year that have signed up 5 total. And all because you keep wanting to read all the rules and you say, well, I'll do it when I can figure it out. I got bad news for you. You're never going to do it until you just do it. Just do it. You need to be contacting Angie. This is what her job is now. She quit her job in 1 year. She's now doing it, works full time. And if you think we're making money in the gym, folks, I'll just make something real honest with you right now. We make nothing in the gym. We're actually in the hole. How's that for a confession? We don't make enough money to cover the bills every month in the gym. We don't make money in the gym. We don't sign up distributors every day from the gym. Our success doesn't come from East Coast boxing. It doesn't. Our success comes from it works. That's why we're such believers now. You need to be a believer. If you don't have your own belief, then for the love of God, take some of mine. Take some of Angie's. But you've got to eat, drink, sleep, and breathe this company every day. Get on board. And I'm only talking to the ones right now that want this. And you know what? And I got to tell you, we have some serious workers on this team. And I would call names, but I'd leave somebody out. But you know who you are. The ones that are doing something every day. You're signing up loyal customers. You're putting distributors in. You are growing. Some of you, many of you on our team, and we are so proud of you, are looking at going diamond this month. Some of you looking at ruby. Some looking at emerald. I say every damn one of you should be looking at diamond this month. Diamond. Angie and I were executive distributors for 4 or 5 months. And the truth of the matter is, we planted some seeds and we were doing a little bit of work, but we really weren't all in. Then April 24th of last year, we went to a 1 team, 1 mission. Did you hear what I just said? We went to a 1 team, 1 mission. Some of you have never even been to a corporate event and we've had them come around. No excuses. Get over them. I don't care if you got walking pneumonia. You should be there with a mask on. You've got to get to the events. It's how you feed the brain. It's how you get motivated, how you get fired up. You got to be around like-minded people. Every one of you should be going for diamond. You got to be working every single day. And folks, when I'm talking about working, I'm not talking about putting in 10 hours a day. You don't have to do that. I'm saying putting in a good solid 2 hours a day, but I mean 2 solid hours. Messaging, talking, everything. Now look, Angie, just yesterday, I want to say she messaged over 20-some people. Messaged, private messaged, very detailed, emotional draws, just messages. And not one person responded. How about that? Not one person. But you know what? Angie is not sitting there crying the blues right now. She's not all worried that nobody's going to get in because we know pleasantly persistent. Keep planting the seeds. Crops don't grow unless you plant. And some of you out there are not growing right now because you're not planting. You can make up all the excuses you want. You talk to 3 or 4 people, they tell you no, go to hell, whatever, and you get your feelings hurt. Why? You don't need them. And quit worrying about the people out there that don't want to do it. Just worry about the ones that do. That's it. If I talk to someone, they say, I'm not interested, it's a pyramid scheme, they show their ignorance, whatever, I might spend a minute trying to convince their ignorant butt of the other side of the equation here, but they don't want to listen to it. I don't got time for it. It's called time management. Next, I'll go find somebody else. That's just the fact of life, and that's what you got to do. And then what you're going to do is you're going to have all these people, Angie's the one that told you this, sitting on the fence, You know, Mike Patillo talked about it. You want a ton of people sitting on the fence. And next thing you know, when you don't think anything's going to change in your life, when you don't think you're going to promote to Emerald or to Diamond or to whatever, all of a sudden, boom, they start falling off the fence, falling off the fence, falling off the fence, falling off the fence, right into place, right onto that chart that you had in front of you the whole time. Next thing you know, bam, you're promoted. That's how this works. But it doesn't work when you sit around and do nothing. When you sit around and feel sorry for yourself. We don't have one person, this is not lip service. There's not one person on Team Free in 3, not one, that can't do this business. I'm telling you right now, if I thought you couldn't do it, I'd tell you. I would tell you right now, go do something else. This isn't for you. I would tell you that. I swear on my life I would. I'd say quit wasting your time. Some of you have been in here for a year and you're still distributors. I got news for you. You can do this. You just haven't chosen to yet. You've just not made the decision, and that's all this is. It's a choice. This is a choice. How bad do you want it? You're sitting on $1 billion brand. Don't let anybody dog your company out. They want to talk smack about it, be like, go away. I don't have time for you. I'm only looking for the ones that want to take part of this great opportunity. Start recruiting. You know how to make a sale, you got it. If you've sold one wrap, one product, you know how to do it. And another thing, you got to be setting up wrap parties. We don't have enough of them going on. Angie's got events all the time. Do online wrap parties in person. You need to be wrapping people. If you don't believe in the wrap, you better believe in it. I didn't believe in it at first. I am now a believer. You need to come to the church of the wrap and let's get busy. Understand what I'm saying? Believe in it or you're out. You're not going to make it. Folks, this is not a hard job. I know it sounds that way sometimes, but it's not. It's easy. Angie's sitting, I'm outside the apartment. She's sitting upstairs right now in her pajamas, sipping coffee, on her phone, messaging a few people on the laptop. That's as hard as it gets. And when my daughter wakes up, she's going to be right there with her. She's going to go out blitzing today with our daughter. Understand? And we make a good paycheck. Do you want a good paycheck? You're less than 1 year away. But you got to put some stuff on the sidelines. You got to make some sacrifices. You got to make a choice. Understand me? Everybody tracking me? All right, there we go. There's the hands. All right, parody that. All right. So that's all I wanted to say for right now. This is not an ass chewing. I just like to yell. It's because I can't help it. All right. I swear to you, we love every one of you. If you want this, you got to plug in. You got to get educated. You need to listen to what Angie and I have to say. I'm not preaching that we're leaders. I'm just saying it's like this. We're a double diamond. If that's where you want to be, you need to listen to what we have to say. Got it? It's real simple. And then do what we say. There is no question. Anthony Robbins says it best. If you want to be successful, you find the person that you want to be like and you model their behavior, you model their actions, you model their physiology, you do what they do. And then chances are you'll be successful also. You want to do what we do? Let Angie tell you, I'll tell you, do what we say to do, and you'll do the same thing. Quickly. You got to put some stuff aside. You got to focus. 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 Let the laundry sit for the next hour while you're messaging someone. All right? Let the dishes sit in the sink for an extra hour while you're doing something every day to get this business going. Once you get to diamond and above, folks, momentum kicks in. Diamond, you got to get to diamond. It's the first leadership level. You got to get to diamond and you'll see what I mean. The money gets bigger. Things get better. Get to diamond. Get that diamond chart out in front of you today and let's get working. You got to have your goals out in front of you every day. All right? I got to run. I love you guys. Angie loves you guys. I swear we do. So if you want to build this thing, let's get going. If you were sitting on the sidelines kind of contemplating and either this video fired you up or pissed you off, one or the other, and you want to get busy, now's the time. It's never too late. I don't care if you've done nothing for the last 8 months as a distributor. You've done nothing and you're ready to go today. Let's go. Angie will meet with you. I will meet with you. We will rock and roll. Look, it's no fun getting financially free without our friends. We want you with us, all right? We want you with us at the top and on the beach. Let's get busy, all right? Boom!